Shaving geothermal costs. Efficient exploration with FindHeat tools, TRACS Energy Solutions. When it comes to renewable energy, geothermal power often flies under the radar, despite its immense potential. But here's the catch. One of the biggest hurdles to unlocking this clean energy source is cost efficiency. Enter the FindHeat project, an ambitious initiative striving to slash expenses in geothermal exploration and production, while making the process smoother and more accessible. And this is where things get really interesting. How do you make geothermal energy competitive without sacrificing quality or safety? Let's be honest, says Arndt Peter Hansel from TRACS. Geothermal energy has a much lower energy density compared to hydrocarbons. As a result, the entire service sector around geothermal resources operates on thinner profit margins than what we see in oil and gas. This financial reality creates a pressing need for smarter tools and strategies to cut costs and improve operational efficiency. Fortunately, the European Union has recognized this challenge. With that understanding, they provided funding for the FindHeat project, which will run for 4 years under the leadership of Sebastian Geiger at Delft University of Technology in the Netherlands. The ultimate mission? To build a publicly accessible online hub called the FindHeat platform. This digital space will house a suite of indispensable tools designed to empower geothermal energy producers or those considering entering the field to make faster, better-informed decisions. Unlike major oil and gas companies, most geothermal operators don't have sprawling teams of geoscientists at their disposal. That's why having a centralized resource like the FindHeat platform becomes crucial. However, as Sebastian emphasizes, we're not trying to replace the service sector entirely. There will always be a need for specialized services to kickstart individual projects. To ground these efforts in real-world scenarios, 8 active geothermal projects across Europe are part of the consortium driving the initiative forward. Each project faces unique challenges, whether related to subsurface conditions or societal concerns. Take, for example, a geothermal venture in Iceland. The team there is focused on expanding operations into deeper geological layers, an endeavor that mirrors the needs of many other projects nearing the limits of their current energy sources. Such near-field exploration highlights how existing sites can evolve to meet growing demands. Interestingly, solving these problems doesn't always require cutting-edge technology. For tasks like assessing nearby geothermal reservoirs, we don't necessarily need the most sophisticated modeling software, explains Sebastian. Instead, the project is adapting Rapid Reservoir Modeling, an open-source tool originally developed for exploration and production in the oil and gas industry. This software offers just the right level of detail for quick evaluations and is user-friendly enough for non-experts to handle. It's a perfect illustration of cross-industry collaboration, how innovations from one sector can benefit another. Above-ground obstacles present their own set of complexities. For instance, gaining community approval for new geothermal installations can sometimes feel like navigating a minefield. Even though geothermal energy is incredibly eco-friendly, it isn't always welcomed with open arms by local residents, notes Arndt. To address this, the FindHeat project aims to provide communication templates and guidelines to help developers engage effectively with stakeholders. By fostering greater awareness about the benefits and processes involved, the hope is to streamline regulatory procedures and reduce delays. But here's the million-dollar question. Can initiatives like FindHeat truly bridge the gap between geothermal energy's potential and its practical implementation? Or will lingering misconceptions about the technology continue to hinder progress? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you think geothermal energy deserves more attention and investment? Or should we focus our efforts elsewhere? Share your opinions in the comments below. America's energy revolution. Eavor-Loop unlocks Earth's deep thermal power. What if the answer to our energy crisis lies beneath our feet? While the world races to embrace solar panels and wind turbines, the United States just took a groundbreaking leap into a quieter yet revolutionary realm: deep thermal energy. Imagine harvesting heat from the Earth's core, not just in volcanic regions, but anywhere, using a system that's as persistent as a heartbeat. Welcome to the future of clean energy. Here's the kicker: geothermal energy isn't just for Iceland or Hawaii anymore. Enter Eavor, a Canadian startup that's pioneering a system so audacious, it's currently being tested at a U.S. Air Force base. Their invention? A closed-loop underground network called Eavor-Loop that transforms Earth's heat into electricity without relying on pumps. Imagine a self-sustaining, heat-powered radiator buried kilometers beneath your feet. But how does it work? Picture this: a series of deep, concentric drill holes form a circuit deep underground. Cold water is injected, heated to steam by temperatures rising around 30 degrees Celsius per kilometer, and then channels back up through gravity. No electricity or fuel required. This thermosiphon effect creates a perpetual motion machine, turning Earth's natural warmth into a renewable energy buffet. Now, why is the military so interested? Let's cut through the fog. At a time when cyber attacks, disasters, and geopolitical conflicts threaten power grids, the Department of Defense wants energy independence. Test sites like Joint Base San Antonio in Texas are proving grounds for this underground resilience. Given that this system exists below ground, protected from storms, attacks, or physical sabotage, it's the ultimate blackout-proof power source. Here's where the debate thickens. Could this technology overshadow solar and wind? John Redfern, Eavor's CEO, believes it could reinvent military and civilian energy models worldwide. Bloomberg's Michael Liebreich hints it's the holy grail if costs stay low. But critics might argue, why not focus on existing renewables first? Let's get contentious. Is geothermal the missing piece we're ignoring? The real controversy? The military's quiet pivot to underground energy. Deputy Secretary Ravi Chaudhry bluntly states, "Our facilities aren't protected anymore. We need energy that can survive any threat." If successful, this could redefine what power means in vulnerable regions. Imagine cities or bases powered by hidden heat engines, invisible to enemies, humming beneath our feet. But what if this tech spreads? Could nations build subterranean power networks immune to conventional warfare? Or could it enable autocratic regimes to bypass the global energy economy? The ethics of this underground leap warrant fierce debate. So you tell us, is geothermal the stealthy superhero the clean energy sector needs, or an overhyped solution to a problem we're already solving? Could we soon see suburban basements running on Earth's internal heat? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do we need to dig deeper or stay on the surface of solar progress? Unlocking Canada's clean energy. 50 years of enhanced geothermal insights. Unleashing the Earth's hidden power. The evolution of enhanced geothermal systems and Canada's energy future. November 13th, 2025. About the event. Imagine tapping into an endless, clean energy source that lies beneath our feet. For the past 50 years, enhanced geothermal systems, EGS, have journeyed from a mere idea to a cornerstone of sustainable, reliable energy innovation. From the pioneering experiments at Fenton Hill to today's advanced, high-temperature applications, EGS technology has undergone a remarkable evolution. This progress has opened the door to scalable, dependable geothermal energy, and it's time to dive deep into what this means for our energy future. But here's where it gets controversial. While the potential is immense, the path to widespread adoption is fraught with challenges and debates. To shed light on this journey, the Clean Air Task Force has compiled a comprehensive global trends report. This report delves into the technical, economic, and geographic trajectories of over 100 EGS projects worldwide, providing a clear picture of where we've been and where we're headed. Join us as we explore how EGS is unlocking vast, untapped geothermal potential and what this means for the future of energy. We'll delve into the intricacies of EGS technology, discussing how it works and why it's a game changer. And this is the part most people miss. We'll also examine the role of policies and regulations in shaping the future of next-generation geothermal energy in Canada. How will government policies influence the growth and adoption of EGS? What regulatory hurdles need to be overcome? These are the questions we'll tackle head-on. Register now to attend this enlightening webinar and discover the progress and promise of enhanced geothermal systems. Whether you're a seasoned energy expert or a curious beginner, this event is designed to inform, inspire, and ignite meaningful discussions. Stay informed. Don't miss out on the latest insights, news, and developments from CATF experts. Sign up today to receive our cutting-edge content delivered straight to your inbox. Stay ahead of the curve and be part of the conversation shaping the future of clean energy. A indicates required fields. Now, let's spark some debate. Do you think enhanced geothermal systems are the key to a sustainable energy future? Or are there too many obstacles to overcome? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let's dive into the discussion. Remember, the future of energy is in our hands and every voice matters.